Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Beautiful day. April 20th, 2023. Today na April 20, 2023. God good. You know, Salon people let teach you this thing. Yeah, well, everybody learn today. 30 days are September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 days except February alone. Una remember again, 30 days are September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 days except February alone. Now, so you learn how much days they inside the month them. So, for example, today na April 20. It means say April get 30 days. 30 days are September, April, June, and November. Thank you.
All the rest of 31 days.
Except February, which end 28 or 29 days.
Yes.
We will end in leap year. And I even tell you what made they say except because we do get either 28 or 29 days will always fall in leap year.
Absolutely.
Say, go primary. This time class 1, 10, and then this year.
Yes.
We in class 1 will land this year.
Absolutely.
Then school class 1.
Yep.
All land this year.
Come with you allow singer back, man. That if you singer because you go find us.
Yeah.
Somebody behind the owners that knows the school not get witness and that's in the government school and they people at the post instead in the dodge they go hide they go find and find all that work in school.
We keep calling him the result. Surprise the name the of the school and they didn't continue anyways.
I know. I wonder if Bonsilia still there, you know.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, the reason why Salon people will break this down for now for long and no say today, 3rd of June 24, now 65 days left to the next elections. Where they remove Manabio, where they pull Manabio. You know, April gets 10 days more left. Then May gets 31 days. 31 plus 10, not to 41. Then 41 plus 24. Because the day for the election, and the election day that the day we wait for. Not to 65. So 65 days now left for elections. Anyway, Salon people, listen, we can't discuss Zainab Sharifi issue. But you see, Zainab Sharifi issue, the sad part for the SLPP government and President Bill, for somebody we say in the repeal criminal libel laws, section 3, 1, 2 to 3, you don't pull them well, but my guy bring come the seditious libel laws, where them they arrest journalists, them where people talk, they hold them. You remember all the law and day, now Shaka Stevens can't use pandem. Well, but my guy bring and come between 64 to 67. Now Shaka Stevens say, wait for me. Now I deal with them. Good is in the power, 28 years. Shaka Stevens, your power. You see, that is the repetition of waiting this SLPP, then they continue for destroy with democracy. Now we can find out, say, Zainab Sharif, they still arrest him. It then appear in Road prisons. They lock him up there. Then they go they hack the lady in Facebook page. Then they report like for sale and don't release the lady. And they tell you, say, first of all, these actors, then they know what they do. Then they are conscious of their actions. They know exactly what they do, so it's wrong, not proper. They know, say, people are getting aggrieved. They don't all LJ force, they don't lock her, they say 9 years imprisonment. Now they know Zainab Sharif. All of this now for threatening people. And communicator in cash box. I want to understand something now. I know say we go for bring that lady and drive na Kenema. But I want to understand the playbook now. This is a classic playbook of dictators, of authoritarians in society. Una watch Museveni of Uganda. Marabio, these are the people where they align himself with. Now in Godfathers they one and they don't tell them, say, listen, hey, the voice them for so get for shut down. Now the critics them, who are them? They're artists, they're musicians them. When they feel say they are protected, you know, journalists them, civil society organizations, when they feel say they are protected, if they're not there with you as a government, go after them, suppress them, attack them, jail them, kill them, do whatever you have to do for them. Nobody not stand up for them. Buy the opposition, get the opposition, the parliament, buy them. Make sure so you dominate the political leaders them. Let the opposition enable for talk. The opposition leaders them cannot question the president. As you get the state for reach to that point, we don't get a totalitarian state, we don't get an authoritarian state. That is what in Salon they also. Salon people now make no mistake. What's in the happiness Salon, so the only thing where they save them back. It's like what in Colonel Mamadi Doumbouya do like Guinea Conakry. And it's a revolution that would only change Sierra Leone at this particular point in time. But we are hopeful that elections is around the corner, 65 days from today. But Zainab Sharif in lockup one, we get for all everybody accountable. But you know, some people they can't deliberate on this issue also. But before we be promising us, we're going to talk about the taxes. We promised on that day. We can't that tax talk. We already mix all together. Go ahead, Comrade.
Ibrahim, like what you talk say, you see, this example they give, they always give people like no sense and also don't come out to say the problem begin. Because we know the look now say for them, you begin go look the forget say about your foot. A final they always remind them but the criminal level to the same door repeal. I say that let's say door repeal, but tell us the law and county better than left criminal level last because there's in one space where we then say door repeal the parliament. Ibrahim, the bottom line is Salon get it all wrong from 1964. Ibrahim from 1964 to date, we don't ever get to write it. From where Samuel Simagata, where Albert Maga come, we pollute to politics. They count tribalism politics. They count this kind, oppression, suppression. They count laws for most of people and most of journalism, for most of opposition. From 64, Ibrahim, he not change it. He not change it, we not get to write it today. Because if you see, we get this alone when it's on the top pass go to 64 because up till now the 1964-65 politics today they play between salon politics. Hello, they put that within that 10 day. So we'll not get to write it, Ibrahim, because we get for go back. We root all that we make would still in one side. And into one go for that, then we go tie that cow over that big one. Tampa we go then excavate or draw it back. More than also be no go. So for us see a country like Salon now, we do introduction woman, the whole world they try for protect woman then. Either in politics, either in society or in economy, anything, we consistently now woman then this government here don't humiliate. It can't be working place so like therapy as an sack for no reason. It can't be as I say, Mother Bureau win election, the voting happy for Satan and United Bango straight. Begin beat people them. But Ibrahim will come to self sick in thinking, then sick. Because Salon don't make say if possible get serious political tension before the people then talk. Even the other woman they are part of the law pull self now, then all them feel reckless instead of get like civil society, then 50-50 group there. Abraham, if we then kill certain politicians them, they receive woman and like diaspora they make video. We stand with this person, say no to political intimidation. When they rape Satalamin, they know woman not make any video out of the world. When they beat that woman, they say that I can't say no nothing. When they torture people them, today, when they start like Europeans, we see all women then, like all over the world, say we stand like Europeans. There's another selling in the lock so for let me not talk with this platform. We say not to the watch people them how honest to they to self, how honest to reserve conscience. Before they look, if you put them be honest for take the fight, because they watch all that they go from political class, a woman them. We talk about them every now and then, but we just don't feel say it right for not be selective how they talk about women them. If it is one to politician, not to possibly get big office and government, not to push a politician and then they talk about them because when I say get class. How do I not affect this feature? When I don't make don't make it segregate among the women them, when they get non-class and class women them. And all over the world, they see the petition, and I will keep quiet, we'll look for the honest again. This is an absolute. Of course, this one get class. No, this one get class because now celebrity, now music and somebody we start for do things as a low, be day-to-day bribe. So you don't come to time we tell what I say, platform not they look for political party affiliation, or platform look for religion or tribe, or platform look for any victim. Anybody that victim now will talk for. And we're not left this hypocrisy, not left this selectiveness, how they dispense justice for people. Injustice for one is injustice for all. The big Christmas will be big amount, will be blind amount. Every woman important, everybody important, every man important. And here for nothing, Ibrahim.
You see, comrade, it goes back again to what they say, right? When they talk about the responsibilities of every leader in a society, Sierra Leone. They don't fail they don't fail the people of Sierra Leone. You take up from the House of Parliament, where we get the biggest opposition political party inside here. We get the APC, we get NGC, we get C4C. All of these people, when governments in power feel said and get absolute power, when governments in authority feel said and get absolute power, when the ruling government of the day feel said and get absolute power, it is the responsibility of the opposition for make sure say them curtail the power of that government day, for stop them. The opposition them get a responsibility. The civil society organizations then get a responsibility. The interreligious council them then get a responsibility to protect humanity. They have to protect the citizens of Sierra Leone from when they get, like, for example, the August 10 protest. when they go, they arrest women, them dozens of women, them then in jail across that country. There, some not mixed man protest, some not video side protest. There, how they gonna arbitrarily they arrest them and go lock them up? Nobody not a fed for them people. Then now this is Zainab Sharif. SLPP President Biobi gets one opportunity this time for let us say, but you know what, but we have bigger things to focus on. Zainab Sharif, he come, he talking truth. Section 25 of the Constitution makes it very clear. It says every citizen has the protections to their freedoms of expression and the media. Now, waiting the lady feel like say Zainab Sharif not lie under no circumstances by President Bio. They don't kill people them. Una de tell say una de deny the Makeni massacre, the Paramero prison massacre, Tonkolimba, Losar, una de deny Tombo, una de deny the August 10 protests and killings. Una de deny what the lady say. The lady say the president don't kill people there. Who that the president? When you get the authority of the police and all of that, they need to take action without in consultation of. Then get the approval of the president. The president can't condemn any killing that I continue. Salon people them. Now I will see what happened to that guy in France. Emmanuel Macron. Kashi and comrade, if you remember, Emmanuel Macron. One guy come out to slap him. He didn't a crowd, he shake people hands. So he slap him. Comrade Kashi. Una know how much the year and sentence that guy there for? Una tell me, comrade Kashi, guess how much year and sentence to jail for? Una guess for me, quick.
I don't know, actually.
Kashi, give me something. Give me something. How much year and sentence to jail?
3 years?
No, we force
Comrade, give me something.
Even say for let them left hand.
Comrade, give me something.
The guy slap and the guy been justified. The man say let not shake hand. They make a policy in good in shake people and we corona be the peak.
All right, comrade, give me something. Give me sentence. I must see if you say the sentence to jail.
I know say they say they no pass 1 year.
All right, salon people. That guy now 4 months. 9 years in jail for. He slapped President Macron. Kashi, 4 months. 4 months jail. He slapped the president of France, President Macron. Una listen to salon people. He slapped the president.
I guarantee that could have been like what in comrades say. Macron actually say made the left arm and all that in the day, but just because of like the security.
Thank you.
Like the role as a president,
the justice system.
Is the reason why
for let us know do
president.
Because for let us know do right. They want to say exactly. Everybody can take them do and make them go don't do so.
Exactly.
But let me tell you something, Ibrahim. Salon not of slapo. You mistake no more self say. You even say president the pass. You mistake go past near the glass. Allahu Akbar. Now God knows nothing about you that day. Because me no go tell you nothing for
a gentleman, Ibrahim, before you come inside,
thank you.
A gentleman actually when Madam Bio in convoy be the pass, he say, but we were it too. We all be see that story.
The bit and the boss in it.
Thank you.
Them boss in it.
Thank you. And also but you catching comrade and salon people. And they paint this picture. I want to see the foolishness of the SLPP government of President Bio. This President Bio, the same man who blocked the convoy of former President Nkrumah. Comrade, I tell you, say, you know, and as Nkrumah, he tried for Salon, but not do well for the country in the long run. Yes, in the immediate, we feel the impact. 88% increment in the economy and all of that, but it damaged Salon in future. Comrade, where are the security guard then day? Comrade, those guys, you know, those guys should have been cut martial.
I need to blame Anesasadi Ibrahim. Anybody with it guard VIP. No talk as professionals and now. Not only VIP they tell you to take certain action because your responsibility.
Comrade.
Okay, don't say that the matter being killed and Nkrumah. I only blame Anes. Trust me, I need to blame him. Don't say that the first of Nkrumah.
Okay, comrade. This is all about language. This is all about language. Comrade, hold on. This is all about language now.
Responsibility now for let you guard the you VIP, especially the first gentleman. Let me tell you something, Ibrahim. Let me see. You see SLPP when the war done.
Comrade, hold on. You don't use the word blame. Hold on 1 second, comrade. You don't use the word blame. You don't use the word blame. Now fix that side. You see, after the fact, now say okay, the guy did not act immediately. After the fact, you can always go back and act. Is this not about blame, not blame? Always saying this. The responsibility, where it's at.
The mistake we do, now they go to somebody else report for me the work done where SLP them stay, many that else report, APC 10 and governance, they know the visitor. When they can, the SLP people institute them for protect them. If in case something happen, ONS are one measure. And this ONS that they consistently, because they mandate them for advise government, say, hey, this thing not create problem for you. Because one of the responsibility for always about the problem, to for problem. ONS being proactive for advice former President Kumar because they also be the way the neighbor visit how the structure they not able to visit nothing because the Huawei open ONS for soon the first national security coordinator na Kelly content na born and die hearted SLPP. That's the first piece right now. They're not able to visit certain students and say, this is student they build but look at the visit them. They left and so. So when that thing happen, everywhere the former IG Munu say, law not left this go in vain. Law bring them to book. The ONS insist to them being so Tinapra and Skurma in neck and use pass through the international partners because they get British and other foreign people working on Wednesday. Advise and say they say if it happen, something will create another problem. For not get political tension, we just come from war. So he was forced to say, okay, but let them
okay,
go up.
Comrade, you see, I'm glad we reached that point, the end, and I know say we always get divided view, and I know we come back to resign up sheriff issue, but you see, Ibrahim and Comrade, in as much as like you they pass the blame, like for instance, like when Comrade talk about the security personnel, them get responsibility for protect like the principal, right? Absolutely. But again, when you come on like the point where you make Ibrahim, it come on afterwards. Even though when the security personnel and not therefore don't take action after we come with the guy for talk simple like the ONS and all that in the day. However, the bigger picture we make you always the see, and this is the reason Ibrahim you talked about like the economic growing and all that in the day. You see the problem where we get to Africa. You know, Africa gets everything, Ibrahim. Trust me, Africa gets everything for make we become powerful than the world. But you see, Ibrahim, the problem we get that the fact that they still see Africa as this place where very, very unstable. You know, I'll be telling a lot of people and say one day I will get for kind of like talk, do an audio where at the title, the Peter Merison. Ibrahim, for make Africa better, there are things that the way we deliberately ignore, but however, put infrastructures them in place, but make sure those things do not happen anymore. For instance, like the satellite that we talk about. So yes, it is as awful as it is. You know, like you will see and say, there's people that need for face justice. We need for bring them to books and all that today. You know, Ibrahim, for me, I do not blame Anes Koma for taking the action he take. And I guarantee you, the reason why we all the talk and give accolade and all that to Anes Koma, like when we look at the economy, it is because imagine Salon come out from like a brutal rebel war where we reputation has been tainted so badly. People do not trust us. Now every people like ready for talk, they say, oh, well, we're finding company that they come, we get a bad deal, we get a this deal and all that in the day. Ibrahim, the reason in any contract negotiation, who that hold the bargaining power. And this bargaining power when they talk about, so Ibrahim, it includes putting them, the security of the nation. Yeah. Your people trust you. If investors in the Canada, you can't see. So there are things that where you get for kind of like keep a blind eye to. I guarantee you, if they will be not kind of like apprehend this guy, Madam and all that thing that they don't create, because remember when we think about it, we get tribal issue that we can't see. Even though it is good, in America we always tell people and say, fighting corruption is good. Coming against like setting up the COI and all that today. But then we go back to the culture. Waiting like people and passive. Teaching with people are not being educated. They're visit tribalism. Oh, this stuff, they come out of the tribe and all that today. So Ibrahim, there are bigger
Gashi Ibrahim, you say Africa get ulti, nothing we lack. Salon to be specific.
Yeah.
That initiative.
Yeah.
Cashbox that salon I tell you I say salon. Like to begin now, Salon the only country where minister they appoint them, the functions of a ministry. Law say, okay, when that thing happen, we'll get the internal affairs minister. We will let the president tell us say go arrest this person. Initiative. Now the country will only appoint somebody, he gets a ministry, he gets a responsibility, he once you appoint for Cashbox. Something that they not even need for tell you. But if the country will get people, let me cash me and tell you something. Salona brutal change in need, brutal change. I repeat this, I emphasize on our need brutal changes. A changes we get for camp pool, this is proportion for pool, where they can make people and no say, will not need for be connected by tribe or by region or by political party for lie. we know we see Salome better. I just need for
Well,
connected to the country.
that's the point. Until we get to that level, and you
because people know they use the initiative, Kashi.
No, that's the point. You still have to emphasize on civic education. Trust me, Ibrahim and Comrade, that civic education, like it's a huge asset.
You know what's making that? You know what's making it difficult for me?
Yeah.
The educated fools them. The educated criminals them. Like we're going to from the educated criminals them. Where they don't live in the diaspora. Where they don't go. They don't plan for good thief. They live bad thief. One on one talk. I think this is important. And they say important. So the people pay attention.
Themselves, they use
the educated criminals.
Base.
No, these are criminals. These are criminals, Cashbox.
Yeah.
Anybody knows a criminal, they need to see what's happen. So you talk, say, important for people to understand, say, they don't need to be connected by tribal line.
Absolutely.
These are criminals. And they don't take this diaspora as the side, like, say, we can, as you don't can sense all the better about that. And African people, most of them, they believe in that thing. Me communicator, I always do say, no matter outside them born you, if you don't want place, they think passing. You might don't think that we get better facility than me, but thinking pass continue to pass me. I always challenge anybody by the day. I let them born in America, them born in the UK. You born in a better country because of good leadership. Me born in a country with not good leadership.
I see I'm like having conversation with people, they enlighten me every day. I go
somewhere in my car, I don't know where
being around people with like-minded people.
My cat fell off in the car somewhere.
Like every time you talk about security, like we've seen how much, like for instance, Ibrahim talk about the constitution. When you go into this constitution, people like in the talk say, "Oh, we constitution, I get problem." No, it's a lie. When you go into that constitution properly, you see exactly, say, we leaders that are the wicked. We leaders, there is no constitution in the world we're perfect. But you get a kind of like look, and this is the reason why the people let it go. But the only time when they change the constitution that the one the way suits them. For instance, the PR system, or because it suits Madam Bio, cancel the local council election. Say it don't see Boku. If I let this constituency base, it's you see, they only change law the one the way suits. Constitution, Ibrahim, told me at the time it was not
because we go down there, we'll not talk about what we want to talk about.
Anyway, let's go back to Zainab Sherry, please. Let's go back there. I don't know if you guys know each office.
I'm right here, guys. Let me address that issue with the former President Kuruma thing. We're not trying to have divided thoughts.
Because we go left Zainab Sherry, so we're the main topic.
No, we're not forget that. We're not forget that. This is not a conversation we don't get in the past about that issue there when it comes to, and in as much as I support cash boxing point, I support you point come recruiter, but at the end of the day, the fact of the matter remains waiting makes Salon like today. Again, it's because we not take actions that we're supposed to take for protect the future of our nation. This is why we have what we have. If President Kuruma they don't take appropriate actions at that time, then we don't get this nonsense we'll get like today. We don't get the Makeni massacre, the Pareba prison massacre at the expense of what? Where all the gentry will be get 88% increase in our economy. Also a benefit at this particular point in time. Yes, we will get a beautiful time, you know what I mean? We will get a nice economy. Then the world was looking at us. We were rising.
We can take action. We can do like a public tribunal. We can kind of like make people see the reason without creating tension. So I understand, but the most important thing that will protect, like for kill the tension, we go kind of like bring about instability. I agree, because again, we don't talk about progress of the country. We don't talk about justice. People get for kind of like get justice, like people get for kind of like face the crime and all that.
You see why
we need to find a way,
right?
Destabilize.
Absolutely.
We get all that.
The fact of the matter is, we have to take judicial actions regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
You let me out.
You know what I mean? Because that is the problem we'll get. I'll be right there, guys. Guys, I'm sorry about the interruption. Well, I pick up somebody from the gate because she forgot a CAC card for entering, so they're here with me. Sure. But anyways, you see, Kashi and Comrade, we're not arguing now about what is it. We have to make these points known. Looking at Zainab Sherif today, if only we've done to take actions then properly. Zainab Sherif not for the Panema prison today because he talk. It starts from 1964. We not take action. This is the negligence I'm talking about. Where affect the country like today. America and all these other countries, there's overnight people get their freedoms. People get their freedom because leaders take action. If you say America, they take action against people the way they come against America within America. But America stand up because they build institutions them. What you lack now Africa now because of this camaraderie, party business. Now left party make salon de like today. Where people they continue for suffer like they suffer so because when they say oh one grow the economy. So not for all people accountable for their actions. I understand your point, Cashbox. I understand you communicator, but that is the fact now. And in as much as we know for deliberate and get away from swear away from we point, but everything we want to talk about Zaina Sharif now, delicately, now the issue I will get because we don't allow people. If Ali Kabawe start the rebel war, it's still there free in the Rome. Hey, bro, Salon, come on, communicator and Cashbox. Let me speak this fact.
It didn't free back there. They took the country.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. So, Cashbox, at some point in Sierra Leone, we have to stop this. Oh, we want to get this economy. We have to take actions. When the international community see we are taking actions appropriately, they didn't violate nobody in right. But don't tell me, bro, if say Marabio, they be all for treason and everything. Then the security guard they be doing their own job. After that, if the security guard not doing their job, the attorney general they be doing their own job. Then tell they have a different thing to talk about. That was a treasonous act for to stop the convoy for president. Who that Chris will go stop Marabian convoy? I promise you, not come out there alive. Come let anybody Chris go block Marabian convoy right now. You know they come out there alive. That is the fact I'm saying. You tell me say investor no go come because they say they go block the president in convoy. They eviscerate they destroy the threat. Tell me say person no they come. Man, I'm fighting glad for your country because I know so this country here they get enough protection for people. Nobody can make foolishness and nonsense there. Now I make Zainab Sharif in a jail today. So we're not swaying away from the point. We are on point on this conversation, Ayasu. All let's hear what happened. So now, because of lackluster leaderships in the past, we are not taking appropriate action for bring justice to people.
Let me tell you something. Some actions where they look taken, where they look any post-war country, they actually take them, or left them for the greater majority, the negative impacts. I always tell you one thing, say, when the APC kind of governance in 2007, I always tell you one thing, APC then like wouldn't tie the hand behind them back. Because the government, the party will create war, that they been fighting for the power, where they end that they fought for choose people for write a report. And every report they write it was pointing on the APC. They no ever measured in 1964, 65 criminal level, like them pull all that from 61 to 67 and pull all that day. Then just take them from 68. Everything that happens, then just put them in APC. Now this make them dinner so like APC at that time. Of them, it been very difficult because they want to prove to the world, say, this thing they say about APC is not true. Because the SLPP they may succeed for criminalize that report because it's a criminal report. That TRC report they criminalize that. They succeed for lie. They knock out the clear picture. Not take them back. Say, well, we started having problem from 1964. The way Albert Magai it was wrong. Even if Ole can't turn prime minister, not even for Trump prime minister. Then the laws that we put. Now, in lead to then law with the push of how we lead to the 1991 civil war. So then just take the era of APC, now governance, the era APC did na power for 24 years. Is that a report as APC now power for 26 years? Secretary rule for 17 years, from 68 to 1985, more rule for 7 years. So we add all that you look and now see that just they criminalize the report Ibrahim.
Thank you.
But because
thank you.
Now, let me say the mistake with APC then do. Every report Ibrahim could be revisited. If you let me say initiative. They will just believe say any way they don't turn president. Salon I do the control and support na president. Any president appoint you to responsibility. It was the president if I would have for do. La do this year, then appoint you to responsibility.
Sorry. You know,
carry responsibility to go ask the leader say, la do this year. Ibrahim.
Comrade, I'm about to walk in the building. Let us make this point because I'm going to go for talk there. I want to talk. Let's just make this point, comrade. With everything we say so, you don't make them very clear why we get Zainab Sharif in situation today. You see, comrade, for me now, it's not just about now. We're going all the way back. Because everything gets something, it get beginning, and that's it, get beginning. For now, we don't like continue to Zainab Sharif no more. This is Zainab Sharif now, but thousands of women, them, especially within this past 5 years, hundreds of women have been affected. For every one picky and killed in that country, they imagine what in the mama and they go through in that country, what the woman and they go through, the humiliations of women, them, then they rape them at them police station, them, then go arrest them, all kinds of things they do them. Zainab Sharif, all of these, waiting do because of all they look past. We don't look past. Instead of we should have taken action for stop them, not be say we get a society where we cannot protect our women because delicately they look at Marabio, communicator and cash box. Let's tell you this back. Where the guy was sent Suspan President George W. Bush, 30 days. It taking Sus, it pull up, it send up on the president of America. President George W. Bush able forget mercenary there. So if you go for Durham to that point, he able forget special mercenaries where they go find that guy the eliminator. Did he do it? He not Durham. This world will live subtracting people, yes, in as much as some actions are very immoral. I will not support anybody for take Susan and Pamarabio. I don't go support anybody for say slap Marabio under no circumstances, because why you for preach violence? But come on, people they speak up, they cannot even speak up in a country. Is that a country we'll get? It goes back to everything where they say people should have been held accountable for their actions from the get-go. But we not do them. And this is the problem with the APC as a party. When you look at some of these idiots fighting for positions within the APC, they don't get no idea on how to fight the SLPP as an institution. The SLPP has been very strategic since 1963. They've been very strategic with everything. Look at all the reports when they write.
The ironical thing about the APC parliamentarians, all of them, 59 or so, will be in a parliament. They always they say, "Una not understand which they go in a parliament." Then they bulldoze we and everything. But now, they're all dip and fets back. I mean, we're not going into Comrade's message, the mess where they go on day and all that in the day. But they're all dip and fets back for go that is very parliament, who said they bulldoze them, who said they beat them, who said they kill them. So what is the point? You see, Ibrahim, like what you talk so, when we look at the Zainab Sharif, waiting that lady say,
Thank you.
But see, how did they kill people then? How did they don't go up in the country? How did they talk about the can they young killers them? You know, you they see waiting the lady they talk constructively, Ibrahim. And then they see this lady, waiting they what they do in Nigeria, these comedians. Ibrahim, so you see, watch famous. Where Sidom, then they kill somebody, they kill person before he was in a way involved in the killing. And they take picture, and they snap with the first lady, snap with the again. It goes back to Jimmy B. Jimmy B was accused of rape, but Kabareba, when they accused him of rape, because you know they in tune with the president and the first lady, like they jail him for 30 years. LJ be they doing thing there when people they say, oh, LJ was bad, but when he been there, when they go visit Madame Bio, when he say, oh, I feel for argue and all that thing that day. Ibrahim, they don't do nothing until it begin talk against the actions of this government, how things then become expensive. The famous way they like it today, so don't kill somebody in a way, kill somebody, but nobody. In fact, in a dance with the president, this lady will come and speak up about the things that when they happen. But what's it wrong if somebody speak up to that country? What is wrong with that? And not to say, go watch, Ibrahim, go check everything what that lady say. It is factual. It is true. You don't kill people in a Makeni, kill people in a Tombo, kill people in a Panemba Road. What's the justification for it? Lies. The only justification they have, it's lie. Lie, Ibrahim. You go take that, you jail this person, so nobody no can write again or speak up to that country. But yet still, if you ask this government, one of the achievements, the repeal of the criminal libel law, Ibrahim.
Thank you.
One of the achievements, it is the repeal of the criminal libel law.
Thank you.
So the opposition cannot speak up about these things.
Comrade, we have a bigger institutional problem in our nation. Which make if you say America, they hold Donald Trump accountable right now. Comrade, Donald Trump as a former president gets all kind of cases across different states. Fraud, election lies, all kinds of things, because they have to strengthen the institution. It is affecting America right now across the globe because of this confusion and chaos where they go on. But America knows it's the right thing to do regardless of what it is. We have a small economy compared to the size of America. America can afford now to take some of these risks and damages. I understand that, Kashi. But at the end of the day, still, how do we get there? America not get there overnight. They fought wars them. They had to fight wars, battles upon battles, states seceding from one or the other. The South say, no, we don't want this, we don't want to join the Commonwealth with you. You know, all of these things, then they're waiting to restore the soul of America. Sierra Leone, we don't lack for the years upon years till they get this effect till they get. Now it don't become this thing where there is no control. SLPP knows that the biggest opposition political party like the APC would not stop them to do whatever they want to do. They no say the civil society organization, they don't put all them brother and sister inside it. Nobody no go stop them. They no say the interreligious council them. They don't put all them people inside it. Nobody no go stop them. This is a state capture. Waiting to because we don't allow them over the years for fester. We have people that are inept, we're not capable, that are unfit. We want to take positions of authority, but they don't get the people of the mind at the back of their mind. They don't get the interest of the people and okay, interest of the country in the long term, in the long run, and in a nation's cashbox without proper justice system. We let it go no side, my brother. We go shine for 1-2 years. The economy look good. We grow. You say okay, we left all the bad delay happen. Yes, but it would not last. It not last long. It crash back because over time people see say we put band-aid over the sofoot instead of we try for heal the sofoot. That is where Sierra Leone is delicate today. Instead, I'm for rather that people and say we do what we for do for they can tell you now. But civil 50-50, civil society organizations, all of them stuff they not so for Zainab Sharif no more, but woman them across the country for all the things that already happen. Look at what this lady with a Kenem home for talk about. What one bring kind of the platform, but in phone, get good reception. We decide to go find someone we go bring and come we go get a better reception and a better phone. Look at that lady in a Kenema displace a whole woman because it supports another political party. Comrade Koita, this is a long-term problem. We will reach now, also will reach today because of inaction. Yes, we gladly some of the actions of former President Nkrumah. I'm not saying it do wrong now, but the fact of the matter is, let us sometimes just reflect back. These things the way it do for we, beautiful as it was for 10 years, it did very well within in government. Very well within in government, but certain issues the way occur when you talk about like thing they want for take action of the for make sure so we implement the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. You see something in the cash box and comrade, a fine for listening to advice, but something in the within you. Person wait cash box or comrade.
You can say sometimes the whole get issue for discourse for so they left the issue.
No, comrade, comrade, don't miss the point. Comrade, don't miss the point. The point is Zainab Sharif, and we are not going away from the point. All we're saying is this is a systemic.
Let me say the saloon problem. If we not able to talk no more, that make me something the whole get Zainab Sharif issue. If all it is also is in place, but who will see the talker now? We get for because salon problem not to today start, not to yesterday start, not to it don't start from mommy and you know born it. So Ibrahim, you point to the talk to it very in place. Trust me, everything is in place. But when you look at now, the whole starts so from our President Nkrumah, that mistake we then do what they take us. Remember now, we don't go now, they carry now to the mistakes of 1964. So it's so interconnected, salon problem is so interconnected. Trust me, Ibrahim, we should not begin. Hey, it's very frustrating. We sit for the street because we want to talk about something, but we got a thing for talk about. So how they try for compress and suppress all this stuff for all get a topic. We say in the CCC, anything church will talk about self now. We'll just get for go beyond from the past mistake. We don't talk about self. We run the beginner from certain I mean there all around there now. You see, I connected. So everything one church as alone, now like we person. They say if you finger the heart, the one whole hand, the one you this now 5 finger in the hand, boy the one they hurt you.
Thank you.
They join all the other one there. Now so salon problem, sir. Salon problem, sir. Like we join finger and the 5 finger, we the one they hurt, the last one who it affect the 4 them. Now so salon problem, sir. So that see the people because of the carelessness and that lack of understanding the emotional mentality they make when people understand say let's take salon as a priority. Not put me tribe, not put me political party because now two things on like salon, tribe and political party. They not believe in the tribe and political party. That they don't go sit down. Me, this man a team man, na flag bearer. This man a Mindima, na president. Mindima do good, you know do good. Hence na Mindi. These two things are Cashbox Ibrahim tribe and political party. And not points alone.
But comrade, if you go back to the APC, the reason why they say, oh, APC not choose like running mates, therefore don't get running mates in the southeast and all that thing, and they if you don't pick if you don't do that, it is all because of tribe. I understand you get for
the problem. Then debate from what's like. Because you know, there is no partner in the constitution to tell what religion and tribe for choose possible for being running mates. You know the law.
Absolutely.
You know the law at all for seeing and a law they don't understand your land. As a law solution.
Yeah.
Most of them pick here, so then naturally no good parents any longer. So they lost papa, so they run in a bad life. Mm-hmm. So now this generation, not to say now 100 people they talk about here. We are talking of millions of youth, young people that this age where they so now millions that they meet up this unfortunate here.
Yeah.
Now millions of people see them they out of family, mama die, they not see put are killing, so they don't do see the rape problem, they not get us for be educated anymore. We want to say they don't do the structure improper for not take them for even land the work for build them to for change them concept they left them, they even left them more than one side in this way. So this generation now Kasi already put to strength and this way that will try for educate them, why would they put to strength and after that?
I don't buy that idea. I can tell you the reason why. Because, for instance, like Mina example, I mean, living in a salon, I always believe that we are a very, very poor nation. I believe that. You know, until, if like these people are always you talk about, so we don't take rebel war and all that thing, and they come in, honestly, if they're willing for change, do you know that up till now people believe that like when you cost Madam in Mama Salon the change, now in they make the change.
So that's why Kashi, that's you coming to my question.
They will
not really, you know, make no go willing. Kashi,
doesn't mean
very difficult. Kashi, what make the no go even willing? No say that them fault. I don't tell you say, check their age now. You check the time when you work in a salon, check their participation. Kashi, let me tell you something.
What I'm saying. Come on, now give me some as an example. I believe.
The reason why. You know to make Kashi, the same way you born a salon, not get the effects of the war. Like that, they born a Kala, where they born a Kono, where they born a Pujo, where they born na Falabao. You, na the future war, na just na few days they come and go, they say the war dog. Kashi, you know the bearable life for 10 years, 11 years, they forced for changing their character. So they've been very bad student. Then forced to be changed to bad person.
But most of them are in colleges now.
Yeah, no, not to most Kashi. I tell you to Moses, I tell you all around the university,
forget about college. They're in businesses. They know what affects their businesses.
Kashi, I know what I'm talking about. Where the world done the money then give, then go give people 300,000. Say when I go, post it for survive by gun. Then go give them small money, say 100 or 200 and go. Wait them done then go turn say go land work for 3 months. Medicine at 3 months. Wait them done then take the children. They not do the thing for help the people them. So this generation, we cannot waste our time in this. Kashi, you know the waste. You know the put condope and powder. I know. I really take the army as an example. When we can army, we young as we are, we do make sure they supply drugs and jamba rum. Me God say I need the drink. Now God save me. Not to that be power. Now God save me.
Does that mean this all the audio they how they do so we need for keep up for the future generation?
No, they do. Kashi, now target to the targets. Now life you get forget targets because I don't know if I get target to the one target. You need to target everybody for making nation. Singapore, go to Singapore, they just send 17. Singapore, then build a generation. They not start on that generation. Then build for the future. America, UK, then build for the future. They not see first.
It was a drastic change.
Yeah, so that's we started it now, Kashi. It's on the court out.
Anyway, now we'll go back to the.
So if we not get to target, we miss the point. So then they come out of a so they try to tell us say this be wrong. When I know 14 we say little thing and don't do them, we not be right. So now they tell us say that make me topic talk say where they start finance I say not for we now. Now for picking them, we can picking the energy at some point because that's my target. We already don't suffer the pain. We know they will go back and change. They say every good ending gets a bad beginning. No one can go back and change that bad beginning, but everybody can create a wonderful ending. No one can go and change the bad beginning, but everybody can create a wonderful ending. Wonderful ending with a target generation for less saloon. Let this.
So are we not playing part to the wonderful ending?
That's what we are doing now. Matter of fact, if you say President Bio in administration, they kill people them. It's very correct.
Yeah.
Kashi, saloon. Let me tell you something. I don't tell people say we fortunate for sign the International Material Laws of 1949 and the Additional Protocols of 1977 and the third Additional Protocols of 2005. We sign all. So meaning, we should happen, we're going to call the greatest responsibility. Those who bear the greatest responsibility.
Yeah.
No matter you, when you're not leader, I make them all for this and call them. I make them so them they so where they can count them at the Hague. Now, we go with the whole for command responsibility. Command responsibility, they were the IG, then CTS, then LUC, then the command responsibility, then personnel order they misbehave, they go and kill. Then the command responsibility. They go that for individual responsibility and collective responsibility. So other man in the cash box, we charge them for all the things they. So man will hold for command responsibility, we charge them for collective responsibility, and we charge them back for individual responsibility. So you see, before this time, when the war done, they look at the country, people who are not much educated and then just tap them. And those will be at the greatest responsibility. After that, they tell us say, then the lawyers here can now command responsibility, collect individual responsibility, collective responsibility. So, Madam you, Zainab Sharif calling him or in government say that killers them. Let them tell me, see, this 5 years they not kill nobody. Let them tell me, say this 5 years they not lock nobody illegally. Let them tell me this 5 years they not rape woman them. All the things that have Sharif point that way they affect that way they happy they affect the country. So Cashbox, matter of fact, they make us a lot sorry. Who said the civil society day? Who said the 50-50 organization day? Who said the one doing job for gender equality day? Who said the opposition party leaders and day? You can don't already go in, don't tell you say then go strategic alliance, able Cashbox. Now that say you can I got to go pay. Now got to go pay in generation yes and born than day. God will make in people and go suffer like the popular suffer as alone. Then they look mad at you. Said SLP for Statistics Alliance 5 years of killing people. 5 years for this kind of target. 5 years dollar don't pass 2 million of 100. 5 years of this kind of at the city they say launch of it 45,000 for one team for winner be 12,000. Join other parties, fed for pool SFP, get better nation. They say they join them for Statistics Alliance. You see, so imagine also the getting people and they my way they live at the best, the high born picking and better life. Now they carry the kids to go lie by her like degree, we just see I get 500 degree. What's that they use? Me that make cash box as we to God if somebody me saying I mean a professor. If I get stone, I pull it then I'm out. Because it not get of use to see them. Who said them day today? Zainab Sheriff they go sleep themselves for almost days. A country where be say nobody safe again. Not to lawyer, not to politician, not to woman, not to Pekin, not to Chrisman, who said they lock back on a Palema road, not to cripple, who don't say they old people and they beat them, not to students. Nobody is safe. Ibrahim, I swear to God, even beyond rebel line, have been beyond rebel line. This kind of disrespect to people, have been beyond rebel line safe.
You see, this is absolute intimidation no more. If anything, this matter is a civil matter. It's not a criminal matter. Why did you go detain the lady? If the government gets a case against the lady, if the president wants to bring a case against her and say, attack me, because as cheap as it sounds, the lady is entitled to a court date, a court hearing. But as of this particular moment in time, how they would take this lady, they don't even give them access to a lawyer then. And section 17 of the Constitution makes it very clear. You cannot hold somebody for more than 72 hours, one, but that not even in a criminal matter. Zainab Sheriff not a flight risk. Zainab Sheriff is a professional in that country. Somebody will pay tax to that nation. If this matter then gets any issue with them, charge the case to court. The judge will be assigned to the case. They will call the case. It is a civil matter. Zainab Sheriff will able to appear within lawyer at every given point in time. They're not for even go detain the lady. It is not
Ibrahim, the judiciary now waiting matter be your ones. Now they happen there. Now ripping over no more. Waiting matter be your ones. If the judge and the court back self, now that's no more.
Kashi, I'm just saying, the fact is, Zainab Sheriff will for getting there. You're a lawyer there, they will go to court.
Absolutely.
They will defend this matter. There is no circumstances where warrant for the arrest Zainab Sheriff, go lock him up. It goes back to the system.
Hey, Zainab Sheriff right now, in faith. Now the fact that it is in the hands of Mada Bio and Fatima Bio.
Thank you.
Anything where they want to do with her right now, the law, they're taking calls. The opposition, no, they actually stand up against Mada Bio. The judiciary cannot stand up against Mada Bio. The civil society cannot stand up against Mada Bio. The 50-50 cannot stand up against Mada Bio. This, waiting past Mada Bio and Fatima Bio, they look big. They're sorry for Zainab Sheriff. They ain't gonna make the left hand. Because when you look at it, we all when I put like case with Camareba, it talk about the marriage. Like I think Zainab Sheriff back mentioned about the marriage, about Fatima Bio dance and all that in the day. Now past Fatima Bio, and this is the nation where we don't build. Ibrahim, I'm telling you, there is no reason, no day. And maybe because I can talk about Nabio audio them. There is no reason. The way that they bastardize the constitution, so for make like section 165 for make military or so. Is this section 165 of the constitution?
It is.
For make the military protect the constitution that we country right now. No reason not the Ibrahim. Because the way Mada Bio and Web and this government, like right now, Ibrahim, the police officer where they handle this case,
So
the judge them, the lawyers them, the prosecutors them, and all that thing that they will handle this case. If they don't charge Zainab Sheriff or do a bad, then they see and say that they betray Mada Bio in cause.
Thank you. So
they see and say Fatima Bio go vex by them.
You don't see?
That's the control.
So assuming, say, June 24th, we get a new president. This is why we are saying, my brother, we go make we country, but we get for make sure say people get justice. It goes simultaneously. We develop and improve the name of the country by holding people accountable for past crimes. Because still like this, the one old Pademba Road prisons, the directors, them, everybody responsible. They no say it is not legal for arrest Zainab Sheriff go lock them up. They no say it is nowhere in the constitution we allow them and give them that right for a civil issue. This is not a civil case. This is not a criminal case. This is not to assault. This is not to misdemeanor. This is a civil matter where can be settled. So say this person talk bad against me. That's civil case. The Pademba Road director them. the police officers, them, the IG of police. Tell me, say, when a new government come, therefore left this, they say, no, let we improve the name of we country at the international realm. We don't give we country bad name. If they see, say, we go after them people there, and they don't go come, investors don't go come. Tell me, Cashbox, say, it is justifiable. Tell me, say, let we explain this to we people, but they don't understand. How we could get and stop a repeat of this in the future, my brother?
It's
how we go
difficult.
stop her? How we
It
go
is
stop her?
difficult.
Actually, because if we allow this for permeate, we allow this for continue, what did happen back? APC come. APC self begin do the same thing. Because if people don't get justice, Cashbox, people are going to revenge. In a nation where justice not the people, they revenge, my brother. So it's a never ending sight, Cashbox. We not go get that kind of economy we want under no circumstances. This will go for knuckle down as a people. The next government in power not go for come and can be party to the opposition. The next vice president not go for can be party to the current opposition. Them when the current government delegate today. We have to hold these people accountable. We not get serious politicians in Sierra Leone. If we get serious politicians, then the rights of the people not going to be violated. So outrage. Thing like this, like how we say again, every leader in the parliament, every member of parliament, they should talk about these things. And then say a journalist then will go seek for interview. Members of parliament, see 50-50, interreligious council, civil society organizations, them. Everybody will come out in defense of this lady and other issues them in the past. Like I was saying, them and sell pepper. They are just as valuable as that celebrity in a society. Because without them and we sell pepper, we not get a society. Without them and we sell ogiri, we not get a society. Without that power, we sell that junks, we not get a society. All of these people are just as important. Wait, one grain, Cashbox. Korea, South Korea as an example. Not going to South Korea, not going to Korea, any of the, Korean and get issue, any debacle or whatever. The law, they always side with the Koreans. If you're in Korea and one get issue, balance, commodity, bra, foreigner, they will deal with you. We not get their standards in our country. And most other countries, now the national them, they take precedence over. But look, Salon de Lekatidi. Lebanese, Indian, Bangladeshi, them, with them pull out their own country pass anything. Then get rights pass Sierra Leonean citizens, them. We're born as Sierra Leone. You and them, when they want to meet up, yourself not strong, then they deal with you. The police, we brother and sister, we're inside the police. Now they go deal with you for Lebanese and Pakistani and Indian, them, or Bangladeshi people, them. They go deal with you.
Our authorities, Ibrahim, every one of them are very, very transactional. All they want is just like anybody where they give them money for go make them go buy one bag cement for go build their house. Now make salon. The only thing when they cost you for them go tell you say me I get me house. Everybody want build house at the detriment of the people alive them. Everybody, as long as that in their money they give them 50 bags cement for me go complete the house. And they mortgage a brother and sister in life. You don't even care self. Look at the story that they happen with the Lebanese them. Which not the way Lebanese that they do like common citizens in another country. With the citizens in the man don't say common. Absolutely. It's all about when they go give them 5 bags cement for go make them build their house. Then dash. When they talk about the water business, why can they talk about like almost we can maybe? So if you don't take them right now, the military people like they way like they say we say they get their smuggle boats the way they can with water every net they see them. If you don't take them, the police, the army. They all kind of like know the one the way they can take to fish them, but like they get the people the way they dash them, like the marine guys, they will can't give them money. Then President Bio back they get in your money. President Bio is like a KD master.
Now a syndicate.
When you chop, just can't get a small team, you are safe.
Now syndicate.
Now
syndicate, bro. By the way, Kashi, I gotta go. I think say we expound on this. We continue this conversation here. So it's so sad for our nation, Kashi. It's very sad for our nation. But some people them now don't forget for go pick on a voter ID card them where now the district headquarters them of NEC. All the district headquarters outside the office now. So you day you offend you NEC office then they voter ID card if you don't pick up yet. Yeah. So one just remind you now June 24 the election and by God in power, Mother Beauty go, let this nonsense stop. And we prosecute people that will commit crimes during this term of the 5 years we pass. So nobody they go free. And only the people who get forget the responsibility because now when our leaders then get for telling us, say, hey, left them, they don't go now, left them, forget about it no more. Because what you do, they're not feeling no pain. Then picking they not suffer, then left they not suffer, they not suffer. Now only the innocent citizens suffer. So it's a vicious cycle where they can say, forgive them, when I left them, oh, move on, we make this country, let life come better for we, and then guess what, let them go no more. When I ask them cool, but it continue for fester. APC not going to power forever. Wait there and they come back. Then deal with una back. That's now una young jet now una can pick it and get for deal with. Enough is enough. Anyways, Kashi, we gotta go, bruh. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.